Hello YouTube, Luigi here. Tonight we're going to unbox and take a good hard look at the Kershaw Starter 1301BW. The BW stands for blackwash. Now I'm only going to say this once because this is the one we're talking about, not the others. This was released with two others, the lifter and the manifold. They're all in the same price range. They all had the blackwash finish, and they were sort of released together. But we're going to talk about the starter, okay? So let's open this up. I think this incredible price point on this, the MSRP is $29, but boy, you can get this anywhere for sub 20. I got mine for 19 something. And that's pretty much what the going rates are. Here it is. It's you see a textured, and even, how do I want to say, it's got a faux patina on it, making it look like it's been pre-worn on the highlights. Blackwash stainless steel scales. Now, look at the sort of swoopiness here and here. I can't help but make the parallel between that and the ripple. You can see that, but the ripple has the same sort of forced, arbitrary, random highlighting and wear marks, except it looks dreadful on the ripple, and it looks believable here. It's more consistent here. The ripple just puts it wherever they want. So, the ripple's a good knife. I'm just pointing that out. I think the faux weathering, the wear lines, the wear highlights on the blackwash are much, much better here. Okay, let's take a look at the back side. It has a one-position pocket clip. I'm sorry, guys, that's just it. And it's got a lanyard hole. And it's got a combination of this sort of hammered texture and this sort of scalloped or grooved texture. These are spring-assisted. This one is a drop point. Boom. It's a good-looking knife. I mean, for $19, of course it's made in China for Kershaw. And all you China bashers, boy, I'm telling you, this is a well-made and good-looking knife. And for some of us, this is the price point where we gravitate. This is the price point that in which we are comfortable, and none of us should have to feel ashamed about that. There's a lanyard hole. You can see this nice sculpted divot for getting in there to release the lock bar. It's a liner lock. We have unskeletonized stainless steel liners as well as stainless steel scales, bringing this knife in at a whopping 6.3 ounces. Now that is a hit. I mean, for all the rugged build, hard use, heavy duty, EDC qualities about this knife, it is heavy. It is 6.3 ounces. And I'm not going to make that go away and sugarcoat that. It really, really is. It's got jimping up here I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to start doing this with jimping, rating them on 1 to 10. I'd give it a 6, 6.5. It's got a swedge that does what a swedge is really supposed to do. Start somewhere up on the spine and go all the way to the tip. And by doing so, it takes some thickness out of the tip, giving you better piercing because now you've got a sharper point. Okay, some of these mid swedges I never understood. They start in the middle, end in the middle, but this one is a true swedge by anybody's definition. It goes all the way to the tip. Let's see if we can get a macro on the stone. Look at the stone washing on this. I think they did a really great job. I think they did a really good job. There's that pivot, which you can see has a Torx in the middle. It's not one of these proprietary pivots where you need a weird tool to get it. You can see how the flipper hangs down a little bit more, giving you a little added protection against slipping off onto that sharp blade. And just look at this. Just look at the textures here. I think it's a really, really good-looking knife. I really do. We have open pillar construction, some standoffs here, dual thumb studs. The spring assist works with the flipper, of course, and you can also do it with the thumb stud. Of course, you know, the Kershaw Speed Safe is a very reliable spring-assisted system, and you know, I got a whole bunch of Kershaw knives, and for their price, I don't think you can beat them for their price. Yes, you can spend $300 on a knife and get a superior piece of build and technology and fit and finish, but down here where people like me gravitate, these are really, really good knives, and I say that without shame or apology, okay? All right, what else do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know about it? I went to the Kershaw site. Even under their technical information, they don't tell you the steel. I heard one reviewer call this 3CR13. Well, maybe it is. I only heard that once. I like to back up my information a little more than that. It is a drop point hollow ground with a great stonewash black finish on it. Okay, let's do this, because this is a bigger knife than you think. If I put 0 there, yeah, I got a 3.4-inch blade, just like the website said, and I got a 4.5-inch handle. So the overall length is 7.9 inches. We can look at the lockup. You see the liner lock, it's about 50%. And we can look at the centering. And there you go. Is it perfect? Not quite, but that's damn good, guys. That's really good. I wouldn't call it perfect, but I would not call it bad. Clearly, it's rubbing nowhere. Even though the pocket clip you're locked into one position, it is a deep carry loop over clip, so they get points for that. Okay? And because the contact tab of the clip falls on this relatively smooth, hammered type textured look thing here, I don't think you're going to have any snags getting it in and out of your pockets. So here it is. I would call this definitely hard use, heavy duty EDC. It's rugged, it's beefy, it's solid, and it's fast. You know, you got grip, you got speed, and you got reach. Is it tactical? Well, it could serve as a self-defensive tactical weapon. Is it a deliberate go-to tactical blade? I'm not sure. But it's got the grip, it's got the reach, it's got the speed. It can certainly be used in that capacity if you have to, okay? The hand feel. It is contoured all the way around. There are no sharp 90-degree corners, making this quite comfortable. Quite comfortable indeed. I wish the jimping were a bit sharper. I mean, if you're going to do jimping, let it be meaningful jimping. You've heard me say that before. I kind of dislike mushy jimping, but I do like the look of this knife. So this is the Kershaw Starter. You are welcome to explore the other two in this series, the Manifold and the Lifter, but I deliberately chose not to speak about them. Okay? That's it, people. You see it here. God bless you. Take good care, and please stay safe out there. Okay? Bye-bye.